footage. Oh, can you guys hear it? No, you guys can't. Here it is. Hey guys. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. My stream setup is super bad. It makes me so sad. Oh, this is, so I started the stream right, and the bitrate output was like 186 kilobytes per second. And I was like, bro, are you serious? It went up like literally the percentage of frames that dropped went up to 98%. And I was like, and that was just like 3 seconds starting the stream. But anyway. Hey guys, I'm back with some more learning Japanese and Super Mario RPG. So stage one of preparing for going to Japan is almost finished. I need to get my personal item and my carry-on set up, and honestly, I'm kind of tired too. So last night, uh, I was uh, I was at the premium tourney. The premium tourney. I did okay. I got 2 wins, 2 losses. One of the wins was through default because there was no one to face, so I got a free win. So I was like, man, I thought I would do good today. I was a pretty bit down about that. Um, so yeah, there was that. So afterwards, we went to Ninja Ramen, me and the guys and gal, and we were just talking, enjoying stuff. And I got the katsu curry. So that's what I usually get at Ninja Ramen. So thing is, I know ramen's in the name, but like in my university days, I would go to Ninja Ramen a lot in the club I was in. So the club I was in university was the Japanese Culture Society, and we would go to Ninja Ramen a lot, like a lot, and I would always have ramen. So there were 2 places we would go to. There was Ninja Ramen, and then there was Piranha Killer Ramen, and then there was another place that we did go to that I introduced people to, which was Sumo Ramen. So yes, there was like multiple ramen places near my university, and I had so much ramen during my time at university that I just didn't want any more ramen. Like I've had people ask me like, you don't want ramen? Like I'm like, yeah, I don't want ramen because I've had so much ramen while in university that I don't want to eat any more ramen. There have been a few times where I'd be like, okay, you know what, I'll try and get some ramen, but I have been to different places in my area that serve better ramen to the point where it's like, yeah, I don't want, I can't go back to Ninja Ramen's ramen or Piranha Killer Ramen's ramen or Sumo Ramen's ramen. Like I can't go back. Like I've they set the standard, and then I found another restaurant that set another standard, and so my standard's up here for ramen, and so now I'm just like I don't want to try their ramen. Well, every once in a while, maybe I'll be like, I want to try something different. I'll have ramen, but it's to the point where like, yeah, I don't want to eat any more ramen. Like I've had enough ramen to last me a lifetime. Like when I go to Japan, I'll try the ramen there, like because ramen originated in Japan, from what I remember and understand. So of course I'll try the ramen in Japan because Japan prepares it differently than in the States. So I'll try that out. But yeah, I'm excited. It's countdown time because it is Tuesday, right? And I leave Saturday morning. I'm gonna be waking up at like 3 a.m. in the morning Saturday because my flight's at like 7 or so, and so I want to be there like an hour before. So I wake up at 3 a.m. I drive there at like my parents drop me off there around like 4 a.m. And then I'll just be there for 3 hours, make sure I got everything, and then fly off to Canada in Montreal. That's the layover, and then we go to Japan. And me and my buddy will be landing in the Haneda International Airport. So, oof, I'm excited and scared. So, woo, ah. But yeah, I couldn't sleep well this morning. And the reason being was because I guess the katsu curry was so thick that my body could not digest it fast enough for me to comfortably sleep. So we went to Ninja Ramen, me and the card shop guys and gal. We went to Ninja Ramen around 10, and I ate my meal around say 10:30 p.m. ish, right? And then afterwards, we decided to leave around 11. So we were there for an hour, right? And I had food, and I get back to the house, and I just relax. I chill, I watch some YouTube videos, and then I take a shower, brush my teeth. And then at this point in time, it is like 1:20 a.m. in the morning, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'll just, go to sleep. So I try to sleep, and when I lay down in my bed, I could still feel the curry katsu in my stomach. And I'm like, bro, it's been over 2 hours. How have I not digested this? And I try to sleep for about 30 minutes to an hour, and I just like, you know what, I can't. I feel very uncomfortable sleeping. It is not good to sleep on a full stomach, which I was surprised because I assumed the food would have digested by now, but I guess it was so thick that my tummy did not digest it. So I ended up sleeping around like 3:30 a.m., 4 a.m. this morning. I kid you not. Oh, my mom just got home. She has dinner. So, but yeah, I couldn't sleep. I literally could not sleep because of the katsu curry at Ninja Ramen. I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't, because I was just gonna get some like chicken karaage, like maybe 2 plates of chicken karaage when we went to Ninja Ramen last night. But because the tourney didn't go as I had planned, like the only match I won was my fourth round. So the first round I lost. The second round I won because I got the bye, or I had no one to face, so they just gave me a win. And then in my third match I lost, and then the fourth match I won. Finally, I was like, at least I got like one legitimate win. Well, both of them are legitimate. I actually got one win through fighting instead of a bye, but so I felt bad. I was like, you know what? Forget chicken karaage. I'm gonna get a curry katsu. So I got curry katsu last night, and man, I felt the effects. I didn't eat too much, and I felt my gout act up. So if you guys didn't know, I do have gout, and apparently it is very rare for someone to develop gout at my age. And I'm like, oh, I'm like 26, and usually you develop gout later on, from what I understand. And both my parents have it, and so apparently it's a genetic thing. And when I first discovered I had gout back in like 2020, so I was, let's see, 3 years ago, I was 23 when I was first diagnosed with gout. Well, not officially. My mom's a nurse. Like, I was officially diagnosed with gout like this year. Yeah, I was officially diagnosed with gout this year. So I was, because my mom has gout, my dad has gout. They know what gout is, and so they looked at my foot, and they're like, because it was on my right foot, and they're like, "What the fudge?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what's going on." And my mom's like, "That's concerning. You have gout." And I'm like, "Oh." And apparently, it's really rare to develop it at this stage of my life. You usually develop it later on, so I'm like a super rare case. And I'm like, so now I have to keep track of what I eat. I can't have too much red meat, or like, burgers, steaks and stuff. Like, I need chicken. So I need to eat like chicken to avoid that, or avoid red meats in general and greasy stuff. But knowing me in America, I'm like, nah. So far I've only had like maybe 5 gout attacks since I was first diagnosed with it unofficially back in 2020. And like it's like months in between. It's not a whole lot, but still I have to keep in mind, like, oh, it's like my body can't digest a certain chemical, and so it builds up and crystallizes in joints. I think that's the general overview of what gout is. It's like your body can't digest this chemical fast enough, so the chemical ends up building up on a joint and crystallizing, and then it just causes severe pain. I've been through it multiple times, so I now know how to handle it. Which usually, like when you feel it, you take ibuprofen. So there's that. And then, since my parents have gout, they also have the medication for it, and it's a medication called allopurinol, and that helps decrease the amount of chemical that your body can't digest. I can't remember what it is, but either way, you can look it up. You can fact check me. You can look it up online. But that's essentially long and the short of it, like my gout situation. So if you didn't know, I do have gout, but if I watch what I eat, it's good. Because last night, because that katsu curry was great, but as I was trying to sleep my first time, like I was trying to sleep, and this was around like when I was trying to sleep when my tummy was full. I felt it, and I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna need to cut back on red meats. So I had Chick-fil-A today. I had Chick-fil-A, you know, and it surprises me because Chick-fil-A has advanced so much. Like, it didn't hit me how advanced Chick-fil-A got until I walked in to a Chick-fil-A near my house today. So if like so in fast food restaurants like Whataburger, Steak and Shake, I don't know, Chicken Express, they still have the trash can holders and they have the little flaps and you just put the trash in. Chick-fil-A's trash cans have mini compactors inside them and they are motion activated. So essentially, get your trash, you put your hand under the motion sensor, it beeps, it opens the flap for you to throw it in, closes it automatically, and if it gets to a certain level or whatever, it will compact the trash in the trash can. I'm like, bro, that's next level stuff. That makes it easier for the workers to take out the trash. And like, I think if I remember, it's like Chick-fil-A got an overhaul, and like it looks nice, very nice. It is like the nicest fast food chain to go into compared to Taco Bell, any other fast food chain. I think Chick-fil-A has gotten on lock in terms of like fast food service. They really like, oh my gosh, walking in, I was like, man, they really have everything on lock. I mean, like, Chick-fil-A so far, in my opinion, is like the fast food chain. You can go in anywhere in the States and it will still be decently clean compared to other places. Like, freaking McDonald's ain't clean. McDonald's, whatever, they ain't clean. Bro, they be open 24 hours. Workers do not get paid enough to do that. Just saying. I used to be in the fast food service industry, so I can say that. I worked at Steak and Shake, Chili's, Jersey Mike's Subs. I worked at my uncle's restaurant when it was still open, Kizyan Filipino Cuisine. If you guys don't know, like, or if you guys want to look it up, you can. It was only open for like 7 years, and I was there when it was taken down. And it's the reason why Kizyan Filipino Cuisine like closed down was because it's family run. My uncle was the cook. We had family friends, and I was one of the servers. And unfortunately, like everyone was graduating. It was me and my cousins that were the servers while we were pursuing our education. My cousins got their degrees. I got my dual degree in aerospace and mechanical engineering. And so my uncle was like, I think it's time to just shut down Kizyan Filipino Cuisine. And it was sad to see it go. And this was during 2020. This was like 3 weeks after like the lockdown. And like there was no way to sustain the business during that time. So we decided to close it. Now the thing is that Kizyan Filipino Cuisine was going to close. It was, like, in 2020. I think 2020 was, like, the last year. It would be open anyway. It's just COVID, like, made it close down faster. Because it was going to close down sometime that year, but COVID was like, yeah, you're going to close now. So we had to close up shop. But fond memories, and unfortunately, I had the memories I made at that shop, I had recorded on my last YouTube channel. But then my last YouTube channel got terminated, and those videos I made at Kizyan Filipino Cuisine that were on that YouTube channel were erased along with it. And it is due to my ignorance. Again, the reason why my last YouTube channel got terminated was due to my ignorance. Because I thought I was doing fair use right. I was not. And 9 years of content creation that I personally did since 2011 disappeared. So yeah, I did join YouTube back in 2011. I started with like Windows Movie Maker, and then I moved to iMovie on a Mac, and then I moved to HitFilm, and then yeah, my videos got taken down because I thought I was doing fair use right. I was not, and it got terminated. And 9 years of memories are gone. So it's sad, but you live and you learn. I made a new YouTube channel, and because if you look at the YouTube channel, like the earliest YouTube video I believe is like in 2019. That was 4 years ago. So yeah, my last YouTube channel started in 2011, died in 2019, and then I made another YouTube channel, GVP Gameplays, in 2019. So that's some backstory about my YouTube channel and my gout condition, and I guess it's like too much information, but whatever. I just felt like talking about it. So Yeah, a little bit of what's been going on. I did do some stuff today with my banks, so I will be fine financially while I'm away in Japan. I did get, if you didn't notice, I did get a haircut because I don't know what to do if I need to get a haircut in Japan. So I was like, okay, I'll just get a haircut now. Why not? That's all right. So yeah, so
Save up, save up, save up, save
oh,
up.
I freaked out. Literally, the bitrate output went down to 0 kilobytes
Like
per.
ever
Oh
since
no!
today, like my
Oh
walls are
no!
super
I'm getting
wobbly.
0 kilobytes per second, bro.
And
The
I'm
bitrate
scared
output is
because
being
if I put
sporadic
things
right
on
now. What
back,
the fudge?
is this
That's
thing?
so worrying. At least the
Is this
percentage of drop
even
frames is like 4.8% for right now.
recycle?
There's over
Recycle.
over 1,300 frames I've dropped so far,
Okay,
so it's okay.
I
It's
caught
okay.
myself
I
because
like
I was sitting
stating
normally.
the
So like
statistics. It's something to talk about.
I was
I
like,
don't know. Other streamers will
share
talk about
time.
it, but I like to talk about it. It's just like,
Oh
oh,
wow.
I see.
Hey
My
guys,
bitrate output.
how's it
Interesting.
going?
I'm playing. But yeah, so today we'll be learning some Japanese. So I believe I have finished the travel plan. Like that is it for the travel plan. So we're just going to move on to other
This is
things
my
I could
map.
learn in Japanese. Like friends and social life. So on Rosetta Stone, this is Unit 7, Friends and Social Life, Giving and Following Instructions. So apparently I have
I do
not
have a decent
touched
chance to
any
get
of
that.
this, I think. No, I have.
No.
I have touched quite a bit of this, actually. Wow. Wow.
It's
Okay,
so
okay, okay.
cool. I
Well,
don't get it.
yeah.
Sometimes I can get like
Yeah, I touched a bit of this. Some of
impossible
some of this was covered in the travel
ones.
plan for Rosetta Stone, but I feel like I should probably, do some more. So, I mean, there's not much time left to learn more Japanese, and yeah, I do plan on vlogging my experience in Japan. I won't have a video editor. It's literally going to be raw footage of me walking in Japan. I'll be posting it as I go, probably as YouTube shorts or YouTube videos, but you'll get I'll be spamming
Yeah.
it because why not? Because as you can tell, if you see my content, I'm very unproductive on editing. Because back then I had all the time in the world to edit, but nowadays I don't, and so Twitch has given me the opportunity to just like make content without having to edit as much. So I'm happy about that. So, and then even if I like there during that weird time, I had to just uh, only record YouTube videos and just post it. I didn't even do editing. That's raw footage. It's literally raw footage. So
Man, I wish we were playing on a different
yeah, yeah,
map.
yeah,
I
yeah,
want
yeah,
to play
yeah.
this.
Anyway,
We already beat
before
this
I
game.
start Japanese, my
We already
mom's
beat
here,
this game.
and what does that mean? She brought my dinner, so I'll be back. Enjoy Amelia Watson's audio. This is one of her older vlogs where she plays Counter Strike. There's about like 29 minutes left in stream. I'm pretty sure I'll be done with dinner by then. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Ooh. I was like, good trade, right? Good trade, good trade. I took out two. I took two down with me. He's right there to the left. He's left. He's not actually.